All right, risky business. So let's talk about why it works. Well, number one is lack of training, right? We have to tell people what not to do, and then we have to keep training them on it, right? Because they're going to do it anyway if we don't.
And again, the training side is mostly focused around detecting early warning signs of insider threat. Obviously, you can't train somebody to not be a threat if they're going to do it intentionally.
Intentionally, right.
But on the unintentional side, absolutely. And then part of this is watching for those early indicators.
Absolutely. And that really also speaks into lack of awareness, right? They don't know what could be dangerous, and so therefore they're not trying to help. This is often like as the second bullet here, when you bring your own device, right? Well, if that device is already hacked, and we've seen that in a core of 911 to a major city, that's bad, right? Well, they didn't do it on purpose. They were already hacked. Well, was it a lack of training or lack of awareness? Probably both, right? Because usually one follows hand in hand with the other. The other side here is improperly handling sensitive data. We see this all the time. What if you put it on a device, that device was not encrypted, and then you lost that device? It's not really intentional, you lost the device, but because it wasn't encrypted, all the employee information, or maybe there's some CGIS data on there, those kind of things, we always have to think about. And so, we see this all the time when a design to a new phone comes out, or a new phone was left on a train. I think sometimes they do that as marketing.
Imagine you check your bag and it had a sensitive laptop in it and it's gone, right?
Yeah, or a paper file. That counts too, right? As we talk about it. And what if they break the policies? The reason that we have policies to begin with is to try and stop bad behaviors. Doesn't completely eliminate them. People are going to do it anyway. Sometimes because they think they know better, right? That's once again a lack of awareness, or because we didn't train them, lack of training. But really, we have to understand that the policies are there for a reason. Sometimes they get in the way of operations. And so when we shortcut that, we have to make sure that we put them back in place and we discuss how to better protect, always. Lack of patching and updating. Unfortunately, this has always been the case.
Yes, it's going to be on every list.
Yeah, and will remain there forever. Why? Because we have to update stuff, right? And when we do, we have to do so timely, but also to make sure it doesn't break it, CrowdStrike, right?